So now that we have that and you got me going, still a little transition. So let me grab a song here at So this song is one of my remixes, and it's at 128. So we're going to put 128. Now it's obviously going to play this at 92 right now. But because this edit that I have, this wonderful old school edit, has this loop at the end, I'm just going to duplicate it. And I'm going to go into the sounds and I'm going to look for fill. So these are all part of Studio One. So because these already also have the BPM, we can go ahead and drop them in and it's going to follow the tempo. Now I just want to look here. Okay. So we extend this over. So right now everything is running at 92. Right? So now I got to tell the tempo. I like to set my tempo markers here, 128. Again, I'm going through the motion a little bit fast. Obviously, you know, taking the course, we go a lot, like 10 times slower. And that's why 6 weeks, so that every week we get into more and more into the software. But, I mean, it is pretty simple when it comes to, if you're noticing the tools as I go back and forth, from one tool to the other, and being able to have these, the sweeps, the fills, it's, to me, is incredible that the software, you know, that this software comes with so many tools that you can, especially for the money, because other softwares, if you want to buy FL Studio, like the full version, they charge you a lot of money. If you want to buy Ableton, the suite version, which is the one that comes with all the libraries, it's like double the price of Studio One. Pro Tools basically comes with nothing. You know, they don't have library. It doesn't really have. So this software, aside from doing all this stuff, it does come with a massive library of sounds and instruments that you can use for the money. And if you guys decide to take the course, we have some bundle packages also that include like the speakers. Presonus makes this great bundle if you're trying to start like your own home studio, which is the Audio Box Studio Bundle. And now they have another version, which is the one here on the picture, that comes with a MIDI controller, also like a piano. So they make where it's professional sounding products, but also they make stuff that's reasonably priced, so that you know if you want to get started, you know, like their studio monitors, the 5s and the 8s are amazing. They're very flat, so you get real sound out of them. And I've done, like, whenever I go somewhere, like when I did the Tego interview, I did it in a conference room in a hotel. I just took the audio box with 2 microphones, plugged it into my laptop, and I actually have the interview right here. So like I was able to just set up 2 microphones with a sound card, my laptop, and do the interview. So that to me is worth definitely investing, because you can have it at home, set it up, but if you need to take it somewhere, it's still portable. And it has, good quality sound. And there's a whole line of sound cards. So if you want more inputs or outputs, or you want higher, a better quality, you can go up to scale. They make great mixing consoles, the live consoles. They have a whole line of products that are really good that I recommend. Any questions? Any last questions about anything that I maybe did? ¿Alguna pregunta de cualquier cosa que hice o que no hice o que todavía quieren?
So you use this for everything?
Yeah.
Like the PLR, for everything?
Everything. Yeah. I mean, basically I pulled up almost everything that I do on it. Let me see if on this hard drive I have like an actual original song. See if I have anything worth opening up here. Oh, like, here's a radio commercial.
Dancing and DJs este jueves en Don Coquí, your shortcut to Puerto Rico. Experience truly authentic Puerto Rican dining at Don Coquí, 28-18 31st Street in Astoria, Queens. Don Coquí features a live salsa band every Thursday, and the party doesn't end there. We're broadcasting live on X96.3 with DJ Creme and DJ Bacán. Call now 718-274-7474 and ask about our special celebration package, or visit doncoqui.com for more details. Don Coquí, 28-18 31st Street in Astoria, Queens. Dinner, dancing, and DJs este jueves en Don Coquí.
Well, that's like a radio spot. I have same thing, like 2 vocal lines, effects. So I mean, you could do so many things with this. Let's see if I have anything else. Some of these projects I haven't opened in a while, but while I look here, any other questions? Another thing that I wanted to show you actually, let me open up one of these. So here, let's say that that you recreated a loop, right? Or even you have an edit that has a really nice loop and you want to save it for your own library. One cool thing that Studio One does is, let's say you have this loop right here. And you like that loop and you want to save it. This is how easy it is. You go to your files, and I actually have a folder here called loops. It's called loop samples. So I can go in here and take this loop and put it into that folder. That's it. So now, if I go to another project, another song, like this mix right here, and I want to add that loop in, I can add it in and it's going to automatically adjust. It already has the BPM, so it's going to adjust to whatever I'm working on. Mute this. A sudar, que bailemos al ritmo del tra, 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 So I'm duplicating and it's following the tempo. It doesn't matter if it's audio or MIDI, anything you drag into the browser, it'll save it like that. So you can start creating your own library of loops and then reuse them for something else. Another useful feature that it has, like I have here, the bachata, percussion. There's a loop that I created in MIDI. So when I drag it in, it gives me the drum machine and it gives me the pattern in MIDI. So if I want to change, make changes, add a snare, or I want to change the sounds, I can. It doesn't have to be just waves. It could be, it doesn't have to be audio. It could be MIDI also. Questions? We start every 6 weeks. Right now we have a course starting on this Saturday, from 3 to 5 p.m. And basically anybody that's here today, you get a discount. I'm giving you guys $200 off the course. The course by itself has a price of $1,200 for the 6 weeks, and we break it up into payments. So you guys would get $200 off. But basically the days for the courses are usually Monday nights 8 to 10 p.m. or Saturdays 3 to 5. Those are the 2 days of the week that we run Presonus. Aside from that, if you want to do a private lesson, it's an extra cost, but we do have it available if you don't fit during those times. The bundle packages in the sheet in the papers that I hope everybody got, yeah. It shows you a breakdown of the bundle package, what it brings, and in the course, basically we'll cover everything that I just did. I mean, in one way or another, we do editing, we do mashups, we do how to create your own actual drums to run throughout a whole song, which then gets you into EQing, compression, all the stuff that you need to know for music production, and all the way to working with MIDI and all that stuff. So doing transitions and using all the effects and the virtual instruments, like Presence is one of the instruments that it comes with. Let's say guitar to bass or like a synth. So this is all built into Studio One.
This is like what you call make your own beats in there?
Yeah, it's essentially it's really that's what it's meant for, is to create.
Make your own beats for a mix, or you can make your own beats even for artists.
Yeah, to make music. Yeah, like I don't have any of the files here of my original productions, but yeah, like I produce music for a TV show. It's called El Palenque de Enrique Santos. It's on Unimás. My brother's actually the DJ on the show, and I produce the music. So they tell me what kind of music they want. They've asked me for I might have some stuff here in Dropbox. I've done stuff like bachata to reggaeton to dembow to Christmas music, because it has to be royalty free. So everything has to be original. I like this better because just the workflow. So these are all the beats that I've produced for them. From that to, actually, I know what I can do. Yeah. Yeah, basically, you know, with them, what they're looking for is obviously beats that sound similar to the music that's out there, but it has to be original because they're a TV show. That's why when you hear a lot of TV shows, they don't really play music you know. They just play music that sounds like stuff that you know. When they do play stuff that you know or that you recognize, they have to pay, and it becomes expensive because every time you play a beat or a song, you have to pay. So sometimes that royalty, it costs more than producing the show. Let me go here to my documents. Yeah, you can the bundle package, you have an option of getting the bundle package that comes with everything, or you can buy the course and the software if you don't have it. So the course and the software for you guys, because you get the discount, will be $1,300. It's usually $1,500. So $1,300 will be with the professional version of the software and the 6-week course. I'm just looking for my Dropbox folder so I can show you guys. Any other questions? No more questions?
¿Cuántas versiones de Studio One hay?
Ahora mismito está, well, they do have a free version, which is obviously very limited, but they do have one. Una versión gratis, artist, producer, and professional. So I have 4 right now. Pero si van a trabajar, yo les recomiendo la profesional porque viene con todos los juguetes, como uno dice. I'm going to play some more beats. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. This is another beat that I did here. So this was like during the World Cup. They wanted like some Brazilian kind of style music. Most of those sounds came from Presonus because it has a Brazilian kit. So it has all those whistles and all those really cool sounds. They wanted like some love music, so I gave them some love music. Put you guys to sleep. So, I mean, they've asked for all kinds of stuff. Kind of like R&B. They've asked for like rock music. Like very Jerry Springer style. So, I mean, house music. Like EDM. And even tribal. And even Christmas music. So, I mean, I do everything in the software. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions, have a good night. Thank you for coming. Any other questions regarding the school or anything, we're here. We're constantly doing these free seminars, so hopefully you guys could come back or hope to see you in the class. All right? Que tengan todos una buena noche. Gracias.